Welcome to week 3 of our Lent meditations and reflections on Psalm 23. Today, as well as a comfortable chair if you prefer to sit down or enough floor space to sit and lie, you'll also need a small object that you can hold in the palm of your hand. A smooth stone would be great for this, or if you have a holding cross that you could fit into the palm of your hand, that would also be great. If you haven't got either of those, then you could find something else, like perhaps a Lego block or a Duplo block, something like that that's maybe hard but smooth and that will fit into the palm of your hand. So you won't need it straight away, but do have that handy. So first of all, whether sitting in our chair or sitting comfortably cross-legged on the floor, we're just going to pause for a moment and centre ourselves on the presence of God, trying to clear any distractions from our mind. So make sure that you are sitting up straight and comfortably, looking straight ahead. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths in, breathing from the diaphragm just underneath your belly button, in through the mouth, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you're breathing out, just try and release any tension or stiffness that is in your body. And as you're blowing that out breath through your mouth, also just try and blow away any of the things that are on your mind that are distracting you right now. And we just want to invite God to meet with us now during this time. And today we are thinking about being blessed by God's protection. And so often when we feel scared or worried, it makes us really tense and anxious. But we can relax in the knowledge that God is watching over us. God is protecting us. God is our refuge and our strength. If you're sitting on the floor, I'm going to encourage you now to lie down. Just slowly bring yourself into a lying position. Make sure that your back is comfortable and your neck. And if you're sitting in your chair, you can do exactly the same as we're about to do. So we're just going to focus on our bodies for a moment, and starting from our toes, the bottom of our body, we're going to tense up our muscles, slowly working up through the body, from the feet, through the calves and into the thighs and upper leg, tensing those muscles through the hip area, through the stomach, the trunk and the rib cage, through the arms and the shoulders, and all of those muscles are tense. And then with an out breath, I want you to slowly from the top down release that tension, relaxing those muscles through the neck and the chest, relaxing the arms, relaxing the stomach muscles, down through the hips, the thighs, the calves, the ankles and the feet. Feel the release of relaxing those muscles. Be relaxed, knowing that we can lean into God and that His protection covers us. And as we come to the words of verse 4 of Psalm 23, you may want to take your object that I asked you to get ready, your cross, your stone or your small object, and just be holding it in your hand, whether you're sitting or lying, just take that object and hold it in your hand and feel the solidness, the firmness of that object as we reflect on these words together. Even if I go through the deepest darkness, I will not be afraid, Lord, for you are with me. Your shepherd's rod and staff protect me. Let's hear those words again. Even if I go through the deepest darkness, I will not be afraid, Lord, for you are with me. Your shepherd's rod and staff protect me. And as you are holding on to the object in your hand, so we can hold on to God in times of trouble, because his protection is promised to us. Jesus said that God has given him his sheep and no one can snatch them out of his hand, because he is God. Just take a moment and perhaps just reflect on what it means to you to be under God's protection. What does that look like in your everyday life? What does that look like on your bigger journey over the years? What does it mean to you to be under God's protection? I wonder when or where are the times and places that you feel most scared or vulnerable or anxious. We all have those times. Let's claim the promises of God together and celebrate that we are his sheep, that we are under his protection, and that no one can snatch us out of his hand. You may want to repeat the words of Psalm 23 verse 4 with me now, or you may want to just listen. Even if I go through the deepest darkness, I will not be afraid, Lord, for you are with me. Your shepherd's rod and staff protect me. Let's just take a moment and let that truth sink in. As we finish, let me proclaim these words over you. Even if you go through the deepest darkness, you need not be afraid, because the Lord is with you. His shepherd's rod and staff protect you. Go out this week in the courage and the knowledge that you are under the protection of a loving God, the King of Kings. May you always know his presence with you. Amen.